Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to a special nighttime dessert edition of Mary Dan Food Reviews. We're having, so I washed my hair, I have on my jammies, we had dinner, and now we're gonna have dessert. Or breakfast for dessert. So I have never had this type of Pop-Tart before, but I've been thinking about it ever since I first saw it.
What type is?
It is Boston cream donut,
Okay.
which is probably my favorite donut. We'll see if it's my favorite Pop-Tart. Do you have a favorite Pop-Tart flavor? Wait, first, are you more of a fruity or a non-fruity Pop-Tart?
I think overall, well, I don't know. I like them both.
This does smell like a donut. Like,
Oh, yeah?
like that sweet cream. It doesn't just smell like chocolate frosting.
Cool.
So I'm going to toast one and we're going to eat one plain. And I usually like mine toasted, I don't know, between 2 and 3.
Oh, it's between 2 and 3. The action cam.
Do you think this is going to scare us when it pops up?
We'll see.
Generally, I prefer a not fruity Pop-Tart. My favorite is the s'mores or the chocolate fudge. And I also used to really like the chocolate chip cookie dough. Whoa, that is a lot more yellow on the inside than I thought it would be. So I don't know about you, but when I eat them, I break them in half, and then I usually break it again.
In the quarters.
Mm-hmm. Well, this isn't quite a quarter. And I like to go frosting side down. It's not bad. Very sweet. It doesn't have a whole lot of nuance to it, but maybe that'll change once we get the toasted one.
You prefer yours toasted, right?
Mm-hmm. I like when it gets just barely burnt on the edge. Especially on the s'mores one when the graham is kind of burned.
Mm.
So you can see how yellow that is compared to the pastry.
Ooh.
Maybe this way is better.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, the cream is just kind of sweet. It's not too vanilla-y or anything. But it's good.
Good. Do you want to give a score to the untoasted version? Or do you just want to wait and then combine score? I don't know.
I'll give this a 5 out of 10. I would get it again, but it's not like I have to get this the next time we get them.
Okay, so score is?
5 out of 10 loving spoonfuls.
You want to talk about? Oh, we wait for the other one.
Do you have any Pop-Tarts memories?
No. Do you?
Yeah.
What's your Pop-Tart memory?
Well, technically, it's an off-brand Pop-Tart.
Okay.
It's the Oreo Pop-Tart. It's like officially Oreo, but not
Yeah, it's a
cool stuff or something.
Yeah, the cool stuff.
So every morning,
Holy shit! That did scare me.
every morning before school in like 3rd or 4th grade, turn on UPN, watch the Clueless TV show, and eat my Oreo cool stuff Pop-Tarts. All right.
Ooh.
So
you don't want to bite into that right away, do you? Look at that.
No, I'm taking it out of the toaster so that it can cool down a little bit away from the hot metal.
Sure.
But yeah, it's got the little bit of the browning, the Maillard reaction, a little bit of crust. The little portholes are seeping a little bit, sort of like.
That seeping hole.
Sorry if you have trypophobia.
Wow.
You know what that is, right?
Sure. It's when you're scared of holes.
Yeah. This hole was
So
just.
don't go see that Shia LaBeouf movie.
Yeah, and
you probably shouldn't anyway.
and I don't think it's playing anywhere. Maybe the Parkway will show holes.
Do you remember any of the holes, right? He's like, my name's Caveman. His nickname is Caveman in that, right?
Because in the book, He was a much bigger kid and
Oh, yeah. So he must have looked
like a caveman.
Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Like,
I just remember dig it dig it. And then I remember the kid that played Zero. People said that he was in a Go-Gurt commercial, but it wasn't him.
Zero. So that's my favorite Holes memory. I don't have a favorite Pop-Tart memory.
I remember my dad took me to go see Holes. That was fun. We used to go to the movies all the time.
Did you read the book before you saw Holes?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read it before I saw Holes. And then I read that Stanley Yelnats was supposed to be a fat kid, and I was like, hey, I'm a fat kid. I could have done that.
Yeah, it was like labor reasons, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Disney, you cannot have a fat kid in this movie. You already got, one of them's pretty big, if I remember right.
Yeah, is that Zigzag or is it X-Ray?
I think his name's Armpit.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's fat. So
but
he must be smelly.
And then I remember one of my friends had a crush on Magnet.
I don't remember. Well, maybe we'll show these pictures.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Let's toasted Pop-Tart.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Get open them seeping holes. Ooh. Oh.
It's even more yellow.
Is it? Ooh. Kind of, sort of. It's still hot. Oh.
That's better. It warms up it's samey when it's room temperature, but with the heat, like, it kind of opens up some of the other flavors. There was Boston cream toaster strudels, weren't there? I remember those being kind of underwhelming. I think toaster strudels are better fruit flavor, whereas Pop-Tarts, they're better when they're not. So I would give this... I love that little toasty bit. Probably like 7 out of 10.
Cool.
Do you remember mint chocolate chip Pop-Tarts?
No.
And then they advertised them specifically to put them in the freezer.
Put them in the freezer like the hot fudge sundae, which they still have.
And the strawberry milkshake, yes.
I put Pop-Tarts in the freezer.
Mm-hmm. I'd toast the mint chocolate ones, which seems inappropriate.
Yeah, that sounds kind of gross.
And I think the cookie dough ones, those were also meant to be frozen. So, what did we learn today? We learned a little bit about holes. We learned a little bit about Pop-Tarts. Anything else?
I don't think we learned anything about holes, actually. I don't think we learned anything about Pop-Tarts. I don't think we learned anything at all.
You learned my Pop-Tarts memory.
Okay.
And now this is my new favorite Pop-Tarts memory. And so with that, bye-bye!
This is your new favorite Pop-Tarts memory?